Hey guys, Gressman here. We're not actually playing Subterfuge today, so if you're like hoping for Subterfuge content, no. This game takes forever to play. I'm just summing up on... There's actually been like a hilarious amount of content to report on for what exactly has happened in this mini-war. Because the game started, and so far, this is the second day. This is day 2. This is the end of day 2. So this game's gone on for 2 days now, and I've already had to resolve 3 diplomatic crises. I think that's correct past term, crises. So, you know, things are going okay. Blue apparently agrees that, yeah, that's somewhat common. So, what happened? Well, I think I can roll this back. I can actually show what exactly happened. I'm not sure if I can roll back further than 48 hours if it'll keep that record. You can't go more than 48 in the future. But it hasn't actually gone that long anyway. So basically, immediately what happened is I went for these things. I went for these couple of factories. Orange was like... So Orange had been an ally, but then they turned... then they got replaced. So I was going to give him this place, then I didn't know if he would actually go for it, so I sent one ship out there. And at the moment, I didn't really have too many allies. I think I was talking to Kevin by this point, but that was it. So fast forward a little bit. I discover Orange is going for it, that's why I only sent one ship. This guy leaves, so I immediately realize I can take advantage of this. So what it was at the beginning was, it was like... something like this. And I was expecting to battle with him for it. Then, he left fairly early on. So I discovered Orange, a whole lot of stuff started opening up, and I immediately changed all my plans. These are my first plans, because this is after he'd already left. He left before the game started. So my plan was immediately take all his stuff. And I got a really big advantage from that. So I think we're too far in now. So around here, I've talked to Red, and Red's cool. I've talked to Kevin, and I've also been talking to Nixon. And that's about it to this point. We've also decided Hoon's AFK, so we're invading Hoon. Things go on. Around this point, I've talked to Norway. This is only 1 day ago. So I talked to Norway, and I talked to Greenie. So Orange. So with Orange, I got a NAP, a non-aggression pact, which I also had with Kevin and Thomas. And I hadn't quite made the one King Dong yet. So, our plan... I'd been talking to Kevin, who was himself talking to Thomas, Schwifter, a whole bunch of people. Kevin was, talking to everyone. So I talked to Kevin, who said, the plan is, we're going to invade Brown, and he's... At the time, I thought Kevin said, he's allied with Orange, which we later found out to be wrong. It was probably, 2 days ago I thought he was allied with Orange, which we later found out was just a NAP agreement. So we were kind of I was planning to invade Orange at some point. Of course, I would have to let the NAP run out first. So now things are starting to get into a little bit of problems, because I've been planning to, secretly invade Orange, or, disbar the NAP agreement, and then invade him with my 4 factories here. Of course, you have to wait for the NAP 24-hour warning period to be over. And then we were planning on going in on Brown. But there was a whole lot of confusion right at the beginning of the game, because I wasn't talking with many people, and the only chat I had was, with Kevin, and I had one with Thomas and one with Red. So I didn't have, a major chat where I was talking with, 3 major players. There were no major players at this point. So now things are ramping up. I got this generator down at the bottom there, and the generator at the top left, and that's when things started to open up. So at this point, Blue has begun to fight with Brown, and Kevin's also on his side. Schwifter has attacked Red. He's attacked Red's queen, and now Red's moving in to attack Schwifter. Little did I know, Schwifter was actually Kevin's friend, which I had been, told earlier on in the game, but I thought Schwifter was just off doing his own thing. After, I didn't know he was Kevin's friend. I thought Kevin was just making an ally with him. But he'd clearly gone rogue and attacked Red. So, this is 20 hours ago, so I don't think this is quite the time. But now this is overnight. So now morning's coming, which would have been, if it's 8 now, about 12 hours ago? So so probably I was up at 6. So probably about 13 and a half hours ago or so. This is where we are. I'm sending my ship out here. Basically, I picked up this bird guy, because this bird guy is going to be able to evolve into a guy that makes all my factories go faster. So that's my secret weapon. If Kevin or Thomas are watching, no one knows about that yet. So at this time, there was a problem. I woke up at 6, and I don't think anyone else was awake yet, and I was frantically messaging everyone because we were in chaos. Or I was in chaos. Because Brown was here, I was ready to invade Brown, I realized in the morning I can't invade Brown, but I wasn't quite at the point I could stop the ships. It was like here. You see, I turned them into gift ships. It was like here. It was at some point. It was like here. The ships were gone off. I could not stop them. They had already launched. Just launched. But I could not turn them from presence, and I realized I only just disbarred the nap with Brown. So I had to turn them into gift ships. So this was when I woke up, 13.4 hours ago or so. It actually says I'm offline right now. But as soon as I turned online, I pretty much immediately had to turn them to gift ships. So this is where I'm about online now. So I had to turn them into gift ships to make up with Brown. I was talking with Brown, because Brown was talking about being invaded by both Orange and Blue. And he said, I'm going to turn on Orange, and I was, like, talking with Brown, trying to make something, because I don't want to be, like, mean to Brown. So I'm like, try and get Red to attack Orange. And he's like, yeah, I've already talked to Red. Red's gonna invade. And I'm like, oh, great. So that was an idea I gave him last night. And he said, I talked to Red, he's gonna invade. Oh, great. So I talked to Red, I'm like, hey, are you invading Orange? Because I need to know if I need to break the nap to also invade Orange. Because I'm like, I'm kind of going behind some people, and I'm like, I was talking to Brown, but I was also talking to Red, and everyone's kind of against Brown. Because, like, Brown's being a really nice dude, I don't want to be a jerk. So, Brown's being nice, and it's put me in a bad spot, and Red is not responding. I'm trying to figure out, Red, what are you doing? Brown wants answers. When am I attacking? When am I ready? Red, what's going on? So I'm trying to talk to Red, I'm trying to talk to Blue, I'm trying to talk to Kevin, and no one's responding because no one's awake yet. So then finally, as I'm, like, going to school, they're there and they're talking, and Red's like, yeah, as long as, Olive doesn't attack me, I'm going up, but Olive was attacking him. So he had to stop that plan later on, and not. So you can already see how this is like a diplomatic crisis. This game's amazing, I've been playing for 2 days, and I've had 3 diplomatic crises. Or 2, maybe. So time moves on, he's starting attacking here. I already had this thing going up for Ran, so I had to turn that to a gift. I had to turn these ones to gifts because I wasn't supposed to attack yet. And I was getting ready to attack AFK Pink, which Kevin was also doing. So time keeps moving along. This is all day today. He sends that shit back. Brown actually allows me. He says in the chat, which I have record proof of if anyone wants. I'm slightly worried Brown may go behind my back and, like, give me Sasha and then say, hey, you weren't supposed to attack that. And, like, try and turn people against me or something, because that would be a really big brain move from Brown, especially with how cool he's taking this. He just, like, gave it to me. We were actually arguing about how am I supposed to take it. We were arguing because he's, like, he had a generator he was about to take from, like, Yellow, and he was saying, this ship's not gonna make it, and I'm saying, the ship will make it because of the way it works out. But he said he was taking it specifically in 6 hours, and the 10-minute period between which a ship launches and the confirm launch happens was going to get in the way, because the ships would still be there at the time, so this ship would crash and I'd have to send more. So we were getting into an argument over how I'm supposed to get his property. It was really weird. Meanwhile, Blue is still invading. Yellow's pulled back at this point, or Orange, and I think we're about to invade him. But then Red says, Olive's attacked me, I gotta go deal with Olive. So I'm like, okay, we're shifting gears to Olive, and this is now 3.7 hours ago, so about after school time. And it was probably it was probably about then, after school time, I made the, so it's like three or so hours ago, I made this call between Thomas, Kevin, and this guy, and this is where, like, we've been talking a lot recently. Oh no, 11 hours ago, so it was a while back, it was like, it was this morning then. So, I made that because, like, things were in chaos, and I was trying to get communication from someone, and that was the first problem. So now we're moving on to the second problem. Time goes forward. Red's been attacked by Olive, so I'm preparing to attack Olive. Olive is then fighting Red. And I'm kind of undecided on whether I'm going with Brown or not with Sky. Then, fast forward a little bit, uh-oh. This is the first time I realized this, and I immediately messaged Kevin, but I've been going this for the past 2 hours, what are we gonna do? So because he's gonna get there faster than me because of this thing, because of the lieutenant, he's gonna get there, leave, and then he's gonna get there, turn off the shields, and then leave so I can grab it. And that's gonna be extra energy for me. I'm not sure if he's taking the princess or not. I don't really care. I think it turns into a princess when you capture it or whatever. I am getting a hypnotist. My goal is to get the tycoon and then the hypnotist. So, yeah, I don't know, I might tell them I've made, like, a YouTube video about my secrets, afterwards. So if you guys are watching this, that was my plan. But this game is, like, a surprising amount of content you can talk about in the past. I didn't think this would be possible because of how long it takes to play the game, but you can talk about what happened because you can go back in time and see things. So it actually kind of works. So just, like, 15 minutes ago, I'm talking to this guy, like, Bud, what's going on? What's the plan? And so we agreed, because we were friends, he would go in, and then I'd be able to take the place. I still don't know if he's taking the princess. I'm fine with it if he does. And he's also planning to take this one. I've messaged Strasky at this point about attacking Swifter to get him off King Dong. And then I keep like switching between names and colors. And then what was it? Kevin messages me saying, "Hey, can you do me a favor?" Because I'm like talking to him about this diplomatic crisis. And then he's like, "Oh, hey, can you do me a favor?" And I'm like, "Oh, yeah, sure, what do you need?" I assume he just wants, like, some stuff, or he's gonna take the princess, and he's like, "So Swifter's my friend, he did this in the, Swifter's my friend, he's attacking Red, and and he's, like, seems adamant on killing Red, can you not attack him?" And I'm like, this is like alarms blaring now, wee-woo, wee-woo, wee-woo. I've just told Strasky to attack Swifter. Swifter is now actually apparently innocent, and we have to try and make up with Red. Wee-woo, wee-woo, diplomatic crisis number 3 coming in right after number 2. I'm in chaos again, at least. I don't know what they're doing, but I'm in chaos. I don't know what's happening. So I'm, like, messaging between Kevin and me, and between that group chat of Kevin, King Dong, and Thomas that I started. And apparently Thomas isn't actually that close, he's just going after Brown mainly. But he's also somewhat close. So everything's in chaos again in Jacktown. So I'm like, yeah, okay, try and get him to stop attacking Red. Ask Red to be forgiven. Or ask Red to forgive him. I'm going to redirect my forces towards Brown, because he also says, Blue's starting to have trouble with Brown, so I'm like, okay, I gotta go fight Brown now, and my nap that I ended 24 hours ago with him expecting this is just now ending. I ended it really formally. And also, so I say, okay, I'll shift my targets towards, I'm letting him take the pink, so I think, okay, I'll shift my targets towards Brown and Orange. And so now, then I also tell him, oh yeah, by the way, I told Strasky, one of the stronger players at the moment, to attack Swifter, you might want to deal with that. Because Strasky's been, like, seemingly fairly neutral right now. He's not really attacked anyone, but I asked him to attack Swifter to get him off Red's butt. So, I'm telling Kevin, you might want to talk to him about not actually invading your friend there. So I'm still on guard, because I told him to keep me updated about the situation. Because if Swifter does not stop his attack, I'm going to have to save Red, because Red's a close ally of mine. Like, probably Kevin and King Dong are, like, my 2 closest allies right now. So I really gotta, I don't want to, like, betray either one, but if it comes down to Swifter or King Dong, I'm going Dong. Don't quote me on that. So yeah, diplomatic crises number 3 setting in. And now, so I've got to send, and then the problem is, see Stella? I sent them down here in preparation to attack Olive, and I sent these over here in preparation to, like, attack Orange or something, because I'm not doing anything over here. Except now, Sky needs help fighting Brown. It might not seem like it, but apparently there's something going on back here where he needs help. So, I don't know what's happening. So, I've got to figure out how to get, like, I've even sent, like, gifts over here, because this was when I was not supposed to attack him, so I had to turn them to gifts. So that's coming from diplomatic crisis number 1 there, and it's feeding over into anti-diplomatic crisis number 3. So, So, I've had to, like, time ships here to go and be able to take this one from him. I've got to find some way to kill this, like, take over this place and attack his lower part, because Sky is apparently struggling with him now. I've also got to prepare to attack Orange. We're now wondering what we're going to do about Purple, because Kevin's asking, hey, what are we going to do about Strasky? So yeah, that's been this game. So now you're caught up. My plan is to send this guy over here, make him a tycoon, and then get the hypnotist. For any specials I take over. But yeah, we're in chaos. he's gonna, like, hit this place, and then I have to hit it. I have to find a way to get someone into brown. I'll probably have, like, units from over here. I've not canceled the Vern. What's gonna happen is Vern's going in second anyway, so he'll take that. He's going to leave then, and then I'll go in. So it's not actually gonna be a fight. He'll leave, and then I'll be able to go in. I'll have the extra units from that to go attack Ahab or Adria, which he's gonna have gifted from Adria, because I can't ungift them now. It also would be unfair because of the nap thing. Because I attacked him too early this morning without realizing. So it's kind of all in chaos. Diplomatic crisis number 3 is not going well. So this has to happen. I've already invented Vintgar. He's gonna, like, go up for Pink's thing. I have to find a way to support Blue. I also have to make sure Olive doesn't kill Red, so I also have to, like, I've told him to keep me updated, but I have to figure out, do I need to invade Olive or not? And after that, the plan is to invade Orange and Brown, and quite possibly then go after Stratsky. So again, to sum it up, find a way to attack this, and help him, keep tabs on this situation, and then invade this as well, and then also possibly invade this. So, if you can't tell, Jack's panicking. Oh, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Diplomatic Crisis number 3, and I think all 3 have happened in one day so far. So, yeah, this is, things aren't going great. So, yeah, that's what's happening. I'm sure, like, watching this in hindsight, I'll be like, oh, it was fine, you were able to call in troops from over here, don't worry, Jack, you're overreacting. But at the moment, I've sent the only troops I had close further away. I'm gonna have to, like, rely on these guys attacking, which is probably what I'll do. And then I have to try and figure out what we're gonna do here. And we're still wondering what we're doing with Stratsky. We haven't actually, like, talked about how we're gonna invade him. We do kind of have him surrounded. Keverin's gonna go in up here. I might take a little bit more pink as well. And once we invade these guys, I'll be on his bottom. So if we invade Stratsky, we have King Dong up there. I'm gonna be here along with Blue. Blue's also gonna be on his bottom, as am I here. Schwifter's gonna be over there, who can probably help us, and Keverin's right over here. So we're probably gonna invade Stratsky next. And then once Hoon, Greeny, Norway, and Stratsky are gone, that leaves Schwifter, Keverin, Thomas, me, and King Dong. Because that would be it'd be 1, 2, 3 of there. That's 4 gone, and 1's guy's already left. That just leaves the 5 of us, and the 5 of us are fairly friendly. But, oh geez, we're in chaos. I've currently got, like, I don't have this written down or anything, I probably should. I have a nap with Kevin, a nap with Thomas. I just ended the nap with Norway. Like, it's expiring now, the 24-hour notice. I've still got one with Green I'm planning to get rid of. And I have a 48-hour peace treaty with King Dong that started... I was trying to click on him there. When did it start? I'm still not sure. I'll probably just sign, like, a non-aggression pact or something. 48 hours starting 12 hours ago. So we still have a while. He wanted that to shore up his flanks before he attacked this guy, but then Olive attacked him. So, chaos. The second day has been really eventful. It was like afternoon yesterday, up, and all of today has been chaos for me. I've been yesterday wasn't too bad. Today I've been constantly just trying to figure out what's going on and in panic mode. Because Red got attacked, he needed, like, a lift to get his queen out of there using a pirate who he's sending on this ship here, I think. He's having a pirate attack the ship so he can get his pirate away from up here, down here or something, or his queen. His queen and the pirate together, something. He's moving his queen, and I'm, because of the Olive attack, I'm not sure if he's, like, grappling this one, or someone else shot, like, someone else shot off, like, a 1-strength ship going somewhere. It was here, this gift ship. So, I don't know if maybe he was trying to grapple to this. I don't know where his queen is right now. But he asked me to send this one ship from Hook down to this place so he could get his queen out. So, I'm still not sure what's going to happen. I'm planning on building the first mine of the game here. I think it's the first mine, unless someone else already has it, but just hasn't got any stuff from it yet. So I'm going to build the first mine here right away. It's going to get this, and then it'll get the troops. So in 10 hours, I'll build the mine. I'll probably have to auto-build the mine, because I'll be asleep. And then I'm going to hopefully start winning with that. My goal is to probably try and have, like, promise Keverin and, like sponsor Keverin and King Dong give them the boosts and try and get them like second and third, so I have some allies that can just stall the game for me. Because, like, if I start getting close to winning, they'll all turn on me. So my hope is I just like sponsor one and try and get them like second or something. At second and third, I might have to turn on Thomas. I'm not. It's unclear. Once it's down to the 5 of us, someone's still got to win. So, but at the moment, Hoon's fairly AFK. Swifter's a crisis unraveling, and these two are the ones we're killing now. Thomas needs my help, meaning I gotta. After this happens, I gotta send him up here and try and help him. I don't have anything over here I can send. Like, Stella's gonna get 6 soon enough. This thing I'm gonna evolve as well, which, again, I'll probably have to, like, set on auto. It's gonna be, like, Arcanus and Stella. I'm gonna have to, like, send in to attack Adria, probably, but only after I figure out what he's doing with those reinforcements that I've sent him, because I don't want him to, like, sit there and then me attack him. So, and I'll probably send the ones here to Ahab or Adria. So, unfolding diplomatic crises are happening at the moment. I'm also probably going to upload this video tomorrow morning. So this was recorded at like 8:30 at the previous night. So this is recorded like 12 hours before it's being uploaded. So it's only going to have gotten 12 hours worse by the time you're watching this video, at least. I'll probably make another video in like a day or two about what happened after that point and what's the plan. I gotta turn this off because my phone's dying. But hope you guys enjoyed. Remember, if you enjoy my content, if you like and subscribe. I didn't expect this to like have so much content to talk about in the past tense, but we'll have to see what's happening. Let me know if you want to see more of this kind of stuff. I'll probably like keep making it anyway because it's a game I'm playing on my own time. But the crises are plentiful at this time of year, this time of war. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Remember, if you enjoy my content, if you like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.